Monday, April 15th, and the Dome Foamers podcast is back. I am your host, Christian Kruger, and as always, I'm here with Neil Mieski and Brian Dorton. And we are just lifelong Astros fans that love to talk about the Stros. So, boys, let's go. All right, episode 44, season 2, episode 3. We are here on a Monday night. I want to thank our sponsors, Two Gringos Chupacabra. That is the number 2 gringoschupacabra.com. You can find them online with the code DOME15 to get 15% off, or you can go to your local grocery store. We love those guys. They do a great job. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know them. They also do the fan favorite. They're going to continue to do the fan favorite. I have one right here. They send them out now monthly. So here those bad boys are.
It's very easy to win.
Yes, it is.
It's very easy to win.
And it's cool. If you never tried their stuff, there you go.
You know, this seems like a competition that even I could win if I tried. And I don't win these competitions.
It's pretty simple.
Well, let me tell you what, Dorton, that's funny that you bring that up. I'm gonna bring up another thing that you can probably win here in a minute. All right, so let's recap.
First base job?
Neil went there first. Astros are currently playing the Braves right now on a Monday night. They are down 2-1 last time I checked. Dorton is our resident live score checker for the Dome Foamers, so he'll keep us updated.
Montero just got struck out.
Riley
got a second out and pulled him. So good.
Okay,
kind of good job, Montero. Kind of good job.
If he doesn't allow a run, it's a good job.
Well, so 2 runners on, 2 outs.
That's true. So let's recap the week and get right into this thing. 6-11 season record, with tonight going, obviously still going on. 2-4 for the week. Get swept by the Royals in Kansas City. Lose game 1 at home against the team up north, and then decide to just hit and win Saturday and Sunday versus the team up north. That is actually important even this early in the year, because we do hold the season record right now of 4-3 with, I believe, 6 games left against them. That is much later in the season. However, 2-4 is not good enough, and 6-11 is not good enough. So let's just jump. Let me say this on the week. The weekend, 25 runs were scored. No Alex Bregman. I think it's something that we need to discuss. However, as always,
his illness.
Yeah,
illness.
Right. We're going to get into some updates in the roster as well. But first, I want to kick the status update, and we're our resident. Let's say we're fine. Our lovely Neil, where everything's fine. The house is not burning. Mieski.
Yeah, man. All right, on to you, Dorton. That's about it. That's what. That's all I've got to say.
Oh, Abreu, one pitch out of the inning. Abreu got 1 pitch out of the inning.
Good.
All right, fantastic.
All right, glad he shows the pulse.
I mean, awesome. Between some social media and the fearless leader of the Dome Foamers, Christian, I keep being told I'm supposed to be panicking. I'm just not sure.
I'm just checking tip. I'm just checking tip. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got the series lead on the Rangers. What else you need? I mean, 6-11. Are you not entertained?
2-4 for the week. Are you not entertained? Yeah. Are you not?
Are you not entertained? What do you want? Man, what a stink bomb Kansas City was. But I think I said that they scared the tar out of me, and I don't know. We went over there last year late and stunk it up too. And I keep wanting to say, like, every team that we played, like, man, they're amazing. You know, like the Rangers are good, the Yankees are amazing. Kansas City, I mean, how did they not make the playoffs? I mean, they're amazing. Um, but it's also because, again, we we tend to suck here and there. Showed a little life in the Rangers series, which was good. Showed some things that make you go, okay, this looks like Houston Astro baseball. This is the way it's been. These are proven guys. I mean, we're not dealing with a bunch of guys who hadn't been here before. So the fact that there's some signs of life, not jumping off roofs, 15, 16, 17 games in, with the asterisk of you can't say that all season, right? And when is that cutting point? I don't know. It's when we get Verlander back, get Valdez back, start to see what that shapes up to be. If we were losing, if we were doing all of this with our normal pitching staff, uh, huge concern, huge
Right.
concern. Right now, I'm going. I mean, I don't know. So where am I? I'm okay. I mean, we're treading water until the troops get here. So at that point in time, until then, I'm holding steady.
All right, Dorton.
That's fair. Yeah, the trash can is not on fire floating down the flooded streets just yet. I think seeing some sparks of life this weekend was huge. Like us putting 9 on the board Saturday and then coming back and putting 8 on the board Sunday, like that in and of itself. And even our loss, I mean, we put 8 runs up, right? On Friday. Like watching our bats come alive was huge. I think it was one of those moments where it's like, okay, like there is a possible sleeping giant that is here that is ready to be woken up, and we're just hoping that can happen. um as I'm saying that, Abreu just went 0 for 3 with a end of the bat dribble, broken bat, disgusting
Shocker.
out. Okay. Anyway, he's terrible.
Don't,
Okay.
don't worry. I'm gonna wrap that up. Don't worry.
Uh, Going back to Kansas City, that was tough to watch. That was actually really tough to watch. I can't remember. I think I said that we would maybe go 1-3. Well, maybe I said 2-3. I can't remember which one I said. Well, if only there were a way to go back and find that out. Um, Either way, you know what I should have done and I didn't do, was go back and look at how we did with Kansas City, even just in the previous years, and like look at last year, late September. I'm looking back at it. We went to Kansas City for a 3-game stretch late September, and got swept. And then they came to Minute Maid and got swept. We got
us.
swept.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
We went 0-6 in late September against Kansas City.
So
And
now
then they
0
swept
9.
us.
Now we're 0
0-9.
9.
0-9.
Yeah.
We're 0 for our
Yeah.
last
Mighty-
9 with Kansas City.
The mighty Royals.
And you look past them a little bit, but they own us. They absolutely own us. Like, not even funny. But I still
pathetic.
think, we still have our same pitching woes, but you see some of the guys who are supposed to be hitting actually hit the ball. It's a pretty good sign, So I I'm not ready to light that trash can on fire just yet. Back
All
to
right.
you, CK.
Yeah. So the trash can is sitting next to me, It has firewood. It has
Smoldering.
lighter fluid. It has lighter fluid. It has paper. It has anything combustible in the trash can. Our pitching staff will not allow us to go on any kind of winning streak because we just won 2 games. We just won 2 games against the team up north, and now we have Aaron Getty, who pitched well tonight, but 4 innings. That's not enough. It's just not in our pitching staff. He did pitch well. He has pro stuff. It's only his second start. He struggled his first start. He didn't get hit hard, but he got hit. And it was too big for him. That happens with rookies, right? That's one start. Tonight, He looked a little bit better. Too many pitches. He's wasting too many pitches. He'll eventually hopefully learn that. But 4 innings is not enough. And then we have JP France and Hunter Brown or vice versa. That will not allow you to go on a winning streak. It won't. I was wrong. I'll even say it right now at game 18 tonight. 18. If we lose, we're only down 1, so we can win this, no doubt. But if we lose, we're 6-12. Okay, so and we play the Braves 2 more games with Hunter Brown and JP France. Not ideal. So, I'm going to say this right now. Dana Brown popping off saying, oh, we can win. We can go on a 7-game win streak. Not with this pitching staff, you can't. You cannot.
That'd be tough. That'd be real tough.
And that's just is what it is because Neil's background shows what we're missing.
Yeah. Neil's
However,
for the listeners at home, Neil's background has the 5 IL'd pitchers, JV, Framber, LMC.
Don't just say McCullers.
Yeah, don't say him.
Luis and Urquidy.
Yeah, so that's great and all. And people say, hey, don't read too much into rehab starts. Verlander has looked like Brandon Belak in AAA.
Hadn't been great.
Hadn't been great.
He needs a neck brace on for how hard he's been hit. So that does not give me much confidence of him going up into the Major League Baseball. Now, if he shows up this weekend against the Nationals, because that's the update, is he supposedly going to be in the rotation this weekend? He needs to go out there wearing the neck brace so he does not get whiplash. Is he an upgrade of where we have? Well, sure.
Yeah.
Dorton would be an upgrade of what we have right now.
Oh, really? I'm in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have rotator cuff issues, but yes. However, 2 starts in AAA, not getting the warm and fuzzies about a 41-year-old Justin Verlander right now. Not at all.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next point. Dana Brown, you're going to be tagged in this podcast. I'm going to tell you something. You keep wheeling out that POS, that first base, who has a negative WRC plus, which I've never seen in my life.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. It's negative. Oh, yeah. We're going to bring that up. You should be fired. We gave you a pass for a year, totally warranted for a pass. This crap's got to stop. We did not re-sign our punching bag last year, Martin Maldonado. We are paying the same hitter, $19 million a year for getting the same result at a power position. Dana Brown, get off your ass, put him on the bench, and bring up Joey Bats.
Fair.
He can't do worse.
It's time.
It is time. As of this game
guys.
today, hold on.
Put the bat on the ball today. He just put the bat on the ball. I don't know.
Before today, Jose Abreu's WRC plus. So let's if we have any new listeners, let's give a little homework. Let's give a little tutorial. That is weighted runs created plus. What that means is they take in the fact the position you play based on the other players in Major League Baseball that play your same position. They take in the ballpark They take in the pitching. They take in everything, and it's indexed based on the level of 100. So if you're over 100, every number over that is your percent over the average Major League Baseball player at that position. Anything under that is the percent that you're under the average, not superstar, not below average, the average. Going into tonight, he was -7.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure 0 for 3 will help that, right?
It will not.
Yeah, and you know, it's he's just one of those things to where, and Christian, you and I were talking about this earlier on. I was willing, and I think Brian's in the same boat. We were willing to go, okay, struggle last year, new environment. You know, he gets into the summer and kind of picks it up a little bit, but was how awful he was at the start, picks it up in the summer, and then playoff time, you know, was a, I don't want to say he was what we signed him for, but he was better. So
No,
a steady increase.
We were really willing to say if he increases to below average, if he increases to below average, then that will be an improvement at first base.
Right. And so,
He's
and there has
decreased.
there's been no signs of anything, any life. And obviously his name is on every talk show radio, and
Yeah.
it's we cannot continue to do what we did last year and give him time. Especially because of the pitching staff.
You're right, but it's worse than last year.
Oh yes,
Like,
right.
Not only that, your point with the pitching staff is correct. The problem is it's even worse than it was starting last year. We saw him tonight be late on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
He was late.
Right.
I'm just going to tell you right now, and I was concerned. I did not. I have zero faith he's going to come out of this. Like
I'm not far from you on that.
I have zero.
Yeah,
and
I'm not far from you.
The first time he hits a double and a single and he goes 2 for 4 and strikes out twice, people are like, "Oh, he's back." No. That is not what he was signed for. It's going to take a whole lot of doubles.
That's not what he does.
But it's going to take a whole lot of doubles for him to I have, again, April 15th, Monday. If I'm wrong, I am wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I have zero faith we are getting even a shell of the player we signed. Zero.
Agreed. It's unfortunate, and
it is unfortunate. But why is he playing? Well,
I'll give a spot of this credit. He is not playing every day.
No, he's not. You're correct.
So the second issue then becomes, okay, it's Singleton. I mean,
who, by the way, has been. He's not good. He is. Let's be clear. He is not good.
Right.
But he is better than Jose Abreu.
His current WRC plus is 101.
Singleton's?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. I thought I saw it around high 80s, which, hey, anything is better than -7.
Right.
Yep.
I think the more Singleton plays, the more he's going to regress. He's just not good. But Dorton, to you bringing that up, and I said it, he's better than Abreu.
This is where we wished Abreu were, and
yes,
which is average.
Average. Yes,
he's fine. I mean, he's a serviceable first baseman. He's not going to do harm to the team.
I'm looking at Jose Abreu's slugging.
Oh my gosh. You're going to see numbers you've never seen before from Major League Baseball first base.
It's .104.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, his OPS.
It didn't go up tonight, by the way.
No. Yeah. His OPS is .255. It's not his batting average.
I'm telling you, this
It's over.
is crazy. It
It's
is
over.
worse than Maldonado.
It's not even. Yeah, I mean,
It is worse than every once in a while. Martine Dorton would run into a fastball and while batting 170 would hit a home run. This guy can't even do that.
yeah, it's so what I mean, seriously, okay?
Okay.
Seriously, what do you do with him?
Well, they're not going to cut him because they have
No.
to pay. They have to pay the rest of this year and the rest of next year. So they're not
Right.
going to do that. They're just not. They should, but they're not.
Right.
So you, unfortunately, not unfortunately, because I don't think he's very good either, but you DFA or you give Singleton the papers.
Right.
Could someone pick Singleton up? Maybe. I mean, he's better than Abreu. Maybe. And then you promote Luberfredo.
Man,
Is there
He can't do worse.
What a tough call that is, man. Like you are a serviceable backup, but you're going to get DFA'd because the guy in front of you are so much better than. They can't drop him.
Well, you're not a serviceable backup. You're actually not good. You don't belong in the Major League Baseball. You're just better than the dipwad that's in front of you.
Let me ask you this: does not again baseball world, not Dome Foamer podcast world? Does Jose Abreu have any value anywhere?
None. No, none.
I mean,
none really.
Like
Unless,
you would say, like, I'll pay $15 million.
Yeah, the Stros have to. But here's the deal: the Stros would have to pay 90+% of the contract, and then you have to find a team that wants that production. There is no production.
Right.
We are below. I'm not even exaggerating. Dorton called out the numbers. Neil, you looked them up. We're below Martin Maldonado offensive numbers.
Right.
So
he sits and rots.
Yes, he has negative value.
So if he is, I mean, at some point in time, they just got to let the man go. Because he would be taking up a spot.
Yeah, he already is.
I mean, at some point, this is sunk money. This is a sunk cost, right? And like, so let's.
Well, I'm so glad that before the game today, I got to see Jeff Bagwell working with him in the batting cage, who helped Crane sign him.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a Bagwell take we'll bring up later, but I'm getting a little tired of Jeff Bagwell. I'm just gonna say that. However, he's not playing right now, and it is Abreu. And like, at what point do you not put the guy on the IL for 15 days, and just like, I mean, why aren't we doing that? We do it with pitchers.
Yeah, just reset the guy if that's even an option.
Well, it buys you 2 weeks to figure out what you want to do, because putting him in the lineup right now is counterproductive. There's a hole, and so just say, hey man, your back, who you've had issues with, is acting up, isn't it? Because you need to reset, isn't it? Yeah, right. You're going on the 15-day DL, and guess what? We're still going to pay you, but we got to figure this crap out.
Yeah,
and it's not even a like, well, his defensive prowess is second to none. I mean, his
play out, which I text on our text thread. It was not an easy play by Pena. Pena made a bad throw, but still, like, you can't let that ball get by you, because right now it's probably 1-0 Stros right now if he stops that ball. I mean, maybe the next guy could hit a 3-run jack, right?
Sure.
However, there's no reason a pro first baseman should allow that ball to go. You got to get off the bag and stop that, because there's a runner rounding third, and if you stop that guy does not score.
And he made a play that saved a no hitter. He did for Blanco. So hat tip for that.
I'm
But
not hat tipping any of that guy. I'm not doing it.
Jeez. I mean, my goodness. If that's what we have, we're paying him that much money so that he makes one play. That's it.
it's just he's
I
an
mean,
anchor.
I
He's a,
mean, Neil, back to your original question. Sorry, because we get fired up, right? And I get
He just
way
had a
fired up.
decent. He just had a he just
double
caught a decent
play.
line drive and double
Yeah.
played.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Right
He's
when
a
I
big
say
leaguer.
that.
He should. Um, he's -7 WR C plus. So
Yeah.
he can go rotten hell.
I mean, it's just an anchor for the club. I
No,
mean,
it
it's
totally is. And Neil, back to your original question. So I would honestly, I would IL him for 15 days first.
yeah.
That's what I would do. I would say, go get treatment. Your back hurts. Let's say it's your back, and then then you can IL him.
Go
Bring up,
rehab stint in Sugarland. See how
yeah,
that looks. Oh, you got hurt
yes.
again.
Maybe
That's
two
what
more rubber bands on your
That's
on
what
the
I would do.
beard.
I mean, I think I texted y'all this last week, and I'm not saying this is a fix. Um, I mean, I know what I would do. Choice number one, but Brandon Belt is sitting out
Yeah.
there.
I've heard the name pop up.
I mean, sign him to a $1 million, and guess what? If he sucks after a month, you just see ya. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
he's been a hell of a defensive player and a hell of an offensive player. Is he an all-star every year? No, but he's a good hitter, or used to be a good hitter. Yes, he's getting up there, but he still battles. I mean, that could be an option too. I don't think they're going to do that, and I think the logical option is some dude in the minors. They should probably call up, but they just won't do it. So let's move on from that because we could talk Abreu all night. But Neil, you had the best word so far. He is an anchor. He's an anchor in the lineup, and he
Yeah.
is every bit of a problem as Martin Maldonado was last year. It's
Agreed.
counterproductive.
Agreed.
All right. So, I mean, we lose tonight. We're back to 6-12, and it's just cool. Glad we won 2 games. Verlander pitches this weekend. Yeah, I totally think it's set up for him to pitch against the Nationals. That was planned and missed the Braves. Guys, I don't know what we're going to get with Verlander. I really don't.
I mean, you almost have to set your expectations low with Verlander. You know,
You do. I think you have to
do.
set them way lower, but I mean, like, we need somebody. Like, where is our pitching? Because, what I said earlier, the whole metaphor of the trash can smoldering and everything else. This is the issue: is we have to wheel out guys every 5 and 6 days. This is not a starting pitching staff that can go on long win streaks. Even if you bring back, who knows what you're getting with Verlander? I mean,
Yeah.
I think
just
you're going to
because
get at a minimum, right? At a minimum, I think you're going to get innings. And I don't
not a lot.
I don't know. I think you're going to get the 5 to 6. I'm not saying everyone's going to be a quality start by any stretch, but until proven otherwise, that's kind of my thing, right? Until proven otherwise, I'm gonna give the Grizzly veteran the benefit of the doubt.
Fair. I mean, he's earned it. However,
Right.
have you seen what he's done?
Yeah. I mean, I know, and
slot machine.
yeah, he don't. I really don't think he gives 2 craps. Like, there is no studying, there is no preparation. It's, I want to go out here, work my fastball. I'm gonna throw my fastball in, throw my fastball out, throw my changeup, throw my curveball. Okay, I mean,
I hope
like,
I hope you're right.
yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts. I mean, who knows? If he comes here and the first 5 starts, lays an egg, and has an ERA of 8, oh boy,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh boy.
Well, then the games get played because of his contract and how many starts he has and how many innings he pitches, and all those things start to.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Neil Mieski's. Everything's okay. nothing's on fire. If Verlander doesn't come and bring a spark, boy, we're in some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we are. You can say it's game 18 tonight. We are in some trouble because, again, we're all like, and I was too. Okay, we took 2 of 3 from the team up north. That's a good team. They're going to get better because they're going to get their pitching staff healthy,
Mm-hmm.
in the second half. But, okay, good job. Win-win. And then I look at the pitching matchups for a team in the Braves that you expect to be playing in the NLCS and maybe the World Series, and you're like, Aaron Getty, Hunter Brown, JV France. That's not going to sustain a winning streak. It's just not.
Right. Well, I mean, the reality of this season, as it's unfolding with our pitching staff, is really to stay close. I mean, because I agree with what you're saying. To say that we're going to run off a couple of 6-7 game win streaks a couple of times before these guys come back and get healthy, there's not really signs of that. Now our offense is explosive and we can overcome some here and there. It's not going to happen every night.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just not.
Yeah, but see, but you're right, and that's the thing. Like, it's early, but let's assume, and hopefully we've got like 5 outs left, which we're running out of outs. But let's assume we lose tonight 2-1. So the pitching staff did his job, the offense did, right?
Right.
And so then we're 6-12. So if you win the next 2, let's just say hypothetically, we somehow win the next 2 games of the Braves, which,
Brown and
but
France.
let's just say, yeah, and let's say we win 2 out of 3 from the Nationals. You've only made up. You're now what? You are now 10-14. Like,
yeah.
So this small little start of the season where everyone's like, "Hey, we're good, we're okay." Well, actually, we're 6 games under 500. If we win the next 6 games, we go to 500.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are not in a position pitching wise that you're going to run off a 6, 7, 8 game win streak right now.
Right.
And Verlander could lay the biggest egg ever his first start.
Yep.
So,
and we're assuming everybody stays healthy as far as
right.
Our offense goes. I mean,
I look, I will document when I'm right, and I'm gonna document when I'm wrong. That start the other day with Hunter Brown was the worst major league start I've ever seen in my life. I don't ever want to see him pitch again. He should go on a 60-day IL. I don't know if he's tipping pitches.
Yeah,
but that was the worst thing I have ever seen a Major League Baseball pitcher ever do. The worst. I can't think of a start. I'm sure there's one, but I can't think of a start where I watched and saw someone get hit so hard, so much in one inning ever. So now you're dealing with mind monsters there. That's a problem because he's going to go against the Braves offense. And you got JP France, who's a bulldog, who just doesn't have the stuff. Excuse me.
Yeah. Well, so speaking of injuries, when do we want to start talking about Bregman, who just grounded out again and is just not finding it? When do we want to start talking about that? Who had his illness
I'll say it
this past weekend.
I'll say it. He's one of my favorite Astros of all time. He is one of my favorite Astros. Me personally, he is one of my favorite Astros of all time.
Absolutely.
My boys wore number 2 for a while in baseball because they loved Alex Bregman. Okay, I'm just saying.
Livy has one jersey, and it's a Bregman jersey.
Yeah. So I'm saying this for someone that has rooted for the guy and considers him one of his favorite Astros of all time. If we don't get right, he needs to be traded.
Has to.
Has to.
Has to. Yep. I agree with that. And I don't think he's some sore thumb out there. I mean, I think he's
a gamer. He's been a gamer.
Yeah.
Something is off.
So let's look at it the other way. Let's look at it another way.
Okay.
What are the chances of all right, we're in the hypothetical monster here, so let's keep it going. Bregman just continues to be in the front row of this struggle bus, and this is just the worst season that he's ever had. We get our stuff together. We go off on a playoff run, and we do well and everything like that. What does that do for his options next year?
For what?
Well, I mean, this is his.
He's not being re-signed by the Astros. Period. It's not happening.
Even with just a stunk up year.
No.
You think that no matter what, he's done.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%. And I'm gonna tell you a team no one's gonna want to talk about and think about right now, but I'm gonna tell you a team that will lay the cash down on them.
Yankees.
100%. The New York Yankees.
I don't know if he'll do that. I mean, money talks.
Well,
money talks.
Hold on. I'm with you, Neil, because he's a gamer. Like he's that guy. I'm with you. However, when he sees the contract that the Astros offer, which will be like a
joke.
It'll
be a joke, especially.
Well, I don't know if I'd say joke. He is clearly on a decline offensively.
Mm-hmm.
He is clearly on a decline offensively. So I will bash the Astros front office. I'm gonna tell you this: if I'm Dana Brown, because I will play that seat, I'm not re-signing Bregman right now. And I love me some Alex Bregman. There ain't no chance he's getting paid $29 million this year to do what?
Yeah, I mean, I would go. I mean, I think we're all in agreement. We would take Bregman back in a heartbeat for the right price.
Heartbeat.
And that
the problem is what we think the right price is, and what Alex Bregman thinks the right price are two different things.
Correct. And I was going to say, and that right price is not going to make Alex Bregman be an Astro.
Yeah.
And the comforting part of this in our minds is hopefully Altuve's out of the way. We've got him signed. Hopefully there's enough somewhere, somehow that we can pull off Tucker again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a long shot, but it's
losing both of those guys next year would be, we would have Tucker next year.
Yeah, right.
Losing both of those guys in the next 2 years would be pretty rough. That would be pretty rough.
I'm with you, Dorton. But everyone said that about Springer, Correa, Cole.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'm with you.
We also had a farm team for Springer, Correa, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
How's our farm team looking, Kruger?
I don't know if I'd say farm team. I would say we had international pitchers. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, dude, Tucker. I'm telling you, we are at an absolute crossroads, and we knew this was Cup. We thought, as a whole, the three of us, that this year we would be better and we would have a run, and we maybe, to the one that doesn't think the house is burning, we may still.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Verlander does not come in and provide a spark and gets rocked like he did in AAA, the house is burning and it's going up in flames.
Well,
like we are that
our big money closer just walked the first hitter here. So
We are that close to a tipping point, and everyone listens to this, everyone can say this. I'm telling you, if Verlander doesn't come back and provide quality innings and quality starts and right the ship a little bit, he doesn't have to come in and throw 8 inning shutouts. He has to just right the ship and let our pitching staff breathe and buy time for us to get healthy and figure out what we want to do. And maybe the offense picks up. He has to buy time. If he does not buy time, we are done.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fromber's
And I think I don't think we're
equally
dead.
big
I
on
really
this.
don't. He is. I just don't know when he's coming back. Like
Yeah.
we have a Verlander update. I have no idea yet. I know Fromber's supposed to throw tomorrow, but I don't have an update on Fromber.
Right. Yeah, I just when you start adding the Frombers, you start adding the Verlanders, and then again, Garcia, McCullers, your Queedy, those guys. Oh, it's 3-1. Haters giving up a run again. Jeez.
Yeah. So we're going 6-12, boys. 6-12. That's 2-5 in the last 7 games. I mean, it's not good. It's not even close to good enough.
It's not screaming anything great. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of question marks. There's nobody is saying that, you know, we're lining this thing up to be there in October. It's just now the question is, okay, we get them back now. Once we get them, how long do you hold on to hope? How long? I mean, are we pushing the midnight deadline, trade deadline? What does that look like? Does Jim Crane allow something like that to go down?
They still have to come back and produce.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just because they're there.
Yeah,
correct. It does. I mean, who are they? What does any of those guys come back, and what does it look like, and when is it, and is it too late?
Hader has not impressed me one bit so far. I'm gonna straight up say that I have not been impressed. I have not been impressed.
Yeah, it has not been good for sure.
I mean, that's 100% fair based on what he's done. There's unfortunately bigger issues.
And that's not even
him.
me having, I mean, I had very high expectations. That's not even me like, oh, he's not meeting these incredibly high expectations. I mean, for just a regular closer.
Yeah, he's walked, given up a walk, single.
But this isn't, and today's game isn't an anomaly, right? Like,
but this is the problem. This is the problem. Everyone like, hey, we won 2 out of 3 from the Rangers. Okay, that's great, man. You actually did. Now you have the Braves. Like, there's no let up.
Yeah.
All right.
This has been a brutal run. This has been a brutal series or homestand.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's table that, because I think we do need to go back to some future roster construction. I do want to talk about something, and then we'll kind of jump around here a little bit. But we need to. Okay, I don't know how to do this thing, or how to, I guess, structure this. So I'm going to give you some numbers. I'm going to give you some players, and I'm going to give you some WRC pluses. Okay.
All right.
Astro players, I'm assuming.
No, I'm going to tell you the name. I'm going to tell you the name of the player.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you their WRC plus starting the season. Mookie Betts, WRC plus 210. What I personally think is the best young player in baseball.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, Bobby Witt Jr., WRC plus 202. Juan Soto, who I loathe with everything in my body, is 197. Mike Trout, who started off really good, 190. Yordan Alvarez, 184. Shohei I should be banned from baseball, Otani, 175. Steroid, Garcia, 173. Those are all WRC pluses to start the year. The highest person on that list is Mookie Betts at number 5 with the 210 that I referenced first. I went down the list by player, right? Do you know who number 1 in Major League Baseball is in WRC plus?
It's not Mookie Betts.
No, he's number 5 at 210.
Oh, okay.
Which 210 is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I mean, it's 110% better than the average player.
Yeah.
Is it so? I mean, is it not Soto? That would be my guess right now.
No, I went down that. I picked out the most notable players. And so Soto was, as I just clicked on it and then I messed it up, but Soto was like 197.
Okay. Yeah.
Soto was number 11 in Major League Baseball at 197.
So you're saying who did you not name?
I named notable stud hitters, right, that everyone would know, including Yordan Alvarez. And so my question to you guys, I just gave reference points, is can you name who's number 1 in weighted runs created plus in Major League Baseball?
So,
and Mookie was the best number at number 5 that I gave you.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Kruger's talking about an Astro, and it can't be Chaz. Is it Tucker?
Tuve.
Is it Altuve? It is Tuve.
Jose Altuve is the number 1 rated offensive player in weighted runs created plus. He's number 2 in batting average and number 1 in hits in Major League Baseball. His WRC plus is 238.
Good gracious.
Spot is coming to get hater.
So I wanted to give a little positivity in the fact that Tuve is...
Yeah. Oh, he's been unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
He is incredible. And right now, he is 130% better offensively than the average Major League Baseball player. And all those names that I named earlier, he is smoking in WRC plus.
Wow.
And he's had, I've seen, he's had 2 hits tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang. That's incredible.
So there needs to be, the guy signs the contract, lifetime extension. He'll be here forever.
Kills it.
And he just keeps hitting.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, and he's been unbelievable.
Unbelievable. All right. So I'm gonna give you another, not a quiz, but I'm gonna give you a 1 week slash line. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
423, 559, 1,077, 1,636, 2 doubles, 5 home runs, and 13 RBIs in 1 week. Any guesses who that player is?
Altuve.
No. It's a trick question.
Altuve only had 2 home runs this week. 5 home runs?
I'll say it again. Slash line of 423 batting average, 559 on base, 1,077, 1,636, 2 doubles, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. You want to hit?
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Lou Perfito.
Joey Bats. It's Joey Bats.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's not an Astro because Altuve has 5 home runs, I think.
It's Joey Bats. It's Joey Bats.
10 home runs for the year. But that was his last week, by the way.
Yeah, 3 in that one game, including the
Did
granny.
you just hear that slash line?
Yeah.
That guy is sitting in Sugarland and rotting. Hold on. He hit 420 in spring training.
And we want him to take over the guy who's doing this. 4 hits, 48 at-bats, 1 double, 1 RBI, 2 walks, 15 strikeouts. Batting, as of coming into this game, 083.
You know what I hear? I hear from Dana Brown. I hear, he strikes out too much. He might. And guess what? He's a good Major League Baseball. Guess what he's going to do? Strike out.
Yeah.
Because so does Abreu.
We just pulled our
$1 million
absolutely
closer.
million dollar a pitch closer and put in Belak. Just leave it there. So
we're going 6-12.
Yeah.
And everything is everything is right in the world.
He immediately gave up a hit.
Everything is right in the world. The house is not burning. I'm going to continue to hear people on Twitter saying, "We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine." And yet we have that slash line sitting at Sugarland, rotting, and we will out Abreu and Brandon Belak and others on a nightly basis.
Can we play Oakland
anytime soon? Can we play? Yeah, we can we get it like a?
I'm afraid they'll beat us because they're ahead of us
They
in the
might.
standings.
They might.
They're ahead of us in the standings.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're just here to get I'm just here to spit facts. That's all that is in black and white and facts.
I'm going to say I'm with you on Loperfido getting the shot. We talked, put Abreu on the IL, bring up Joey Bats, give him some opportunities. Let's see how this goes. But it's still not fixing everything.
No, it's not. It's not.
Right.
You're right.
But we can find out if this is anything that's going to help the first
great
base
point,
hole.
Great point. So let me tell you something. And again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we're going to beat a dead. We didn't beat a dead horse, but this has been discussed on the Dome Plumbers podcast. If Jake Myers isn't going to play every day, then trade him for pitching.
That we need immediate help in.
Is Dana Brown awake? Is he awake? Does he have a pulse? Does he, I am so far up Dana Brown's bleep right now. Moves have to be made. This is not sustainable. We're not going to rip off 7 wins in a row with this pitching staff. We're not.
You know who's done with this game right now?
Me?
CJ Stroud.
If I could find the remote,
oh no, he is gone. He is gone, and he was sitting right behind home plate. He was.
Yeah, he was. I'm so glad that offense scored 25 runs this weekend. That's awesome.
There it is.
Great.
Well,
great outing, great inning. Good
again,
job.
I don't
Hater.
I don't know that any of Hater was terrible. None of this gets fixed until we fix our pitching and we give Joey Bats the chance. Right? Joey Luperfido.
Hey guys, if
you realize we have
$1 million, if you guys want to pay me $1 million a walk, I will go out there and walk people all day.
Well,
I'm probably going to have some forearm stiffness.
This is not even this isn't even a joke. So the next 2 games against a power, we have Hunter Brown and JP France. Look, I hope Hunter Brown and JP France pitch the games of their lives. They're not, but I hope they do. What I saw again in Kansas City with Hunter Brown, there is no lie. This old man right here could have done the same thing. They could have gave, hey, CK, we're going to pay you $10,000. You need to go out and pitch against the Royals for 1 inning. Guess what? The same thing could have happened to me. it would have been BP because it was BP.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Let's give out some beers. Let's give out some
let's do
dome
that.
phones. For God's
Dome,
sakes.
we're bringing the Dome Phone Player of the Week. Not that they've earned it because they haven't, but it's something tradition that we've done here.
That inning sucked. I'm sorry. That inning sucked.
We're not very good.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So Dorton's burning hot, so I want to go to Dorton first.
Yeah.
I like that. So Dorton, give me your Dome Phone Player of the Week because we're bringing it back, and we went an awesome 2-4 last week, and we're now 2-5 starting this week.
Well, my dome foam is not going to a pitcher, and it's certainly not going to that pitcher who we just gave a bunch of money to. He can buy his own dome foam with all that money. My dome foam that I'm going to the dome foam that I'm going to buy is going to go to, you guessed it, my boy with 6 RBIs on the week. Count them, 6 RBIs with a 300 batting average, 6 hits. Mauricio Dubon.
He should play every day. He should play every day. He should definitely play every day when we should trade Myers for pitching, but we won't.
He got 20 at bats. He got 20 at bats, and out of those 20, he got 6 RBIs.
Yeah, he should play every game. Productive.
And by the way,
you know what? He should play first base.
And you know what? He played third base.
Yes, he did.
Great. There were a couple plays there that I was like, oh, look at Breggy. Oh, wait a second. That ain't Breggy. So there you go.
It's a great dome foam and warranted and legit, and I love it. He should play every day. We should trade everyone else for pitching. Neil, who's your dome foam player of the week?
I'm going to let you go first because I've got a feeling I'm going to take him.
Take him.
Okay.
Take him. I think I know who you're going to take, Neil. And if you do, I almost took him.
All right. I'm taking my
Which one?
I will be surprised if you take this person.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm taking Joey Loperfido.
No, that's mine.
I told you.
I almost did it. I told
you. I wanted you to go. I gave you a chance.
I almost picked Joey Bats. Neil, I knew you were.
I said I was going to go.
You should.
Fine.
You take him because he's your boy.
No,
because I've got my guy pulled up. Okay,
that's why I will co-sign with you on this. No, I'll co-sign. Mieski was going to take him, so props to Mieski. Dorton was thinking about taking him. I love it. So we're all going to co-sign on this dome phone. I'm not going to just be.
You did tip your hat. You tipped your hat before the show by saying like y'all won't pick this guy.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. So we'll all co-sign.
Christian Javier is the other one that I was.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. He's the only pitcher that's done anything besides Blanco. Blanco has too. Yeah, Blanco.
I should have specified. I meant no relief pitcher or closing pitcher is getting my foam.
So this is going to be the first time ever. This is going to be a trifecta. Dubon 100% gets a dome phone. Javier 100% gets a dome phone. However, this is going to be a trifecta dome phone for Joey Bats, who went 423, 559, 1,077, and 1,636 with 2 doubles, 5 homers, and 13 RBIs, and Rots in Sugarland. Joey Bats, you deserve a trifecta dome phone.
He does.
Supposedly he can cook too.
Yeah, I saw that.
He cooked in spring training, and
then
then got his ass demoted to Sugarland. Nice job, Astros. Nice job. All right, so predictions. This ought to be lovely. So last week, Dorton said 4-2. Mieski and I said 3-3. We were closer. We weren't, but we went 2-4 because, well, right now we suck. So we are going to lose tonight to the Braves. We have 2 more games of the Braves against minor league pitching. And then we have a day off Thursday, and we play the Nationals, which I think, will be Blanco and Verlander. And would Javier be back
So,
yet? Or
yeah.
would he be back Sunday? Probably.
Yeah, because we have a day off Thursday, right?
Yeah. So that's the
Okay.
question. Are they just sliding Verlander in and we're going to go 6-man on this?
I don't know. They just
Time out. I mean, we're down 6-1, and we're just gonna bat Abreu. We're just
You want to
gonna
guess the
keep him in
count right
game.
now? Anybody want to guess the count?
0-2.
0-2, 100%.
100%.
I'm not even watching.
100%.
Check his
100%.
wristbands.
This is.
Yeah. So why aren't you pinch hitting for Singleton or anybody?
Anybody.
Why aren't you letting
Kessinger.
CJ Stroud hit?
Let CJ Stroud hit. By the way, did you see? I don't know if you saw a pic. If you haven't seen it, look up on Twitter. CJ Stroud warming up before the game for the first pitch. Thank God he's a quarterback, because old boy's baseball throw motion is interesting.
No bueno. Well, he should hit right now instead of Brady.
Well, just sling the rock.
Agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know the projected starters on that deal, but
well, you know them for the next 2 days. Good luck with that.
well, and that's okay. I mean, because there's the potential for going Verlander, Blanco, Javier. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
In one of those orders.
Who pitched yesterday? Javier pitched yesterday, right?
No. Yes. Javier was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to go Blanco Friday, Javier Saturday, Verlander Sunday, I bet.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I mean, but those three guys pitching in DC. Okay. I'm down with that.
Yeah, you got to get past these next two, though. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, if you're asking me my record, I'm saying 3-3, swept, and we're going to sweep.
Okay.
2 sweeps.
Yeah, we're just getting swept, and then we'll be sweeping the Nationals.
Okay, so that's where you're at, Dorton.
I think 3-3, but for different reasons. I think we lose the series, win the series. I don't think it's a sweep.
All right, but you think 3-3?
3-3.
Well, boys, I'm going with what we do, and I'm going 2-4 because we're going to get swept with the Braves, and we will win the series in Washington, and one game we'll lose. I don't know what game. Probably Verlander's game. I hope not.
Could be.
But I think we're going 2-4. You know why? Because we went 2-4 last week.
Why wouldn't we?
And yeah,
I mean,
and we next two games are complete disadvantage, which y'all both think. I know that.
Yep.
And then I think we'll drop a game in Washington, so we'll be back to 2-4, which would make us 8-15.
Say that again. If we went 2-4,
would make us 8-15.
Mm-hmm.
Great at bat. So I mean, just a great at bat by Abreu. Just another. It looked good. He looks good up there.
Oh, he struck out.
Yeah. But
so his -7 WRC plus has gone lower.
He's 0-4 no for today. 0-4.
One of the worst signings in Astros history, if not the worst.
He's
not coming out.
No doubt.
He's not coming out.
I mean, there's no signs right now of that for sure. I can't think of a worse. I mean, what is this kind of money?
Okay, let's talk about it. I'm sorry, let's go a little long.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Go ahead. We'll wrap it up.
Jeff Bagwell. Where are we on Jeff Bagwell?
I don't think he made a comment during the game the other night. TK asked him, I think, something about Jordan batting second, and his response to that was, "I'm still getting used to it," as if he doesn't understand, truly believe in it. And he admitted, he goes, I get the part. He gets 40 more at bats and all the numbers. And he said, I'm just, it's something I'm getting used to. And I took that like, if he was in charge, he wouldn't be doing that. And I love Baggy for everything he did. He's not a decision maker
No.
for this team, or shouldn't be.
Why is he around?
Shouldn't be.
Why is he not just, hey, my number 5 jersey, yes, number 5 Mieski is retired. Why can't I just be that guy that I'm the best hitter that ever wore the Astros uniform? My number's retired. I'm in the Hall of freaking Fame, which he rightfully should be. Why isn't that enough? Why is that not enough?
Y'all are putting this on Jeff Bagwell.
Crane.
Why is, let me ask you, here's the bigger question. Why is Reggie Jackson getting on a microphone earlier this week or last week?
Also, excellent point.
And talking and giving the answers about, this is the group of, here's the group of people that Jim listens to, and that's me and Bagwell and Biggio, and we all collectively give input. You know who needs to be making these decisions? There are 2 people who need to be making these decisions: Jim Crane and Dana Brown.
No, I disagree. There's 2 people making these decisions.
If he's
it needs to be
to
Joe Espada and Dana Brown.
Oh, no. When it comes to the actual input, Jim Crane needs to be getting input from Joe Espada and from Dana Brown. That's your input. Jim Crane is making the decision. This is money. Jim Crane
needs to stop trying to be Jerry Jones. He needs to stop.
There's no reason to have anybody else in on this. None.
I'm putting this solely on Dana Brown, but it's because Jim Crane hired Dana Brown to do a job. It's his ass, and if it sucks, you fire his ass. If you want Jeff Bagwell to be the GM, then make Jeff Bagwell to be the GM.
Yeah, but I don't think, and I could be wrong, right? But I don't think Dana Brown is allowing Bagwell to go frolicking around.
No. No. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's Dana Brown's job, and we want to blame Dana Brown for all this stuff. But Jim Crane is allowing all of these other angles, and so, like you're saying, you're all up Dana Brown's rear end, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, you're right. Why is Jeff Bagwell not sitting in the front row behind home plate, having a beer or having a Dr. Pepper and having a hot dog and just being that guy? Why?
Yeah. And when he needs, when we need him in the booth, come on into the booth.
No, I don't want to ever hear him again.
You know what? But like, that's where he should be.
He should be on the front. He should be on the front row behind home plate because he's a Hall of Fame player for the Astros, eating his peanuts, eating his hot dog, and having whatever drink he chooses. That's where he should be.
He has, and I don't know that Jeff Bagwell like put himself there to be asked questions and what do you think, or if Jim Crane just says, Baggy, come in here, sit down with me, what do you think? And then the next thing you know, he starts to fill into this role. And okay, I mean, it's not, Jeff Bagwell's not going to get fired.
It's like the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones asking Danny White. Notice I didn't say Troy Aikman because Troy Aikman actually won championships. Bagwell never did.
And Troy Aikman would have not have done that, by the way. Troy Aikman.
No, but I mean,
fly a kite.
It's just weird. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird.
It is so weird. And like this, like before the game, he's down in the batting cage as they're hitting batting practice, working with Abreu. What?
Wait, but y'all are, I mean, we're glossing over. I mean, the person that's on the mic out of this is Reggie Jackson.
No, I that's weird too. I don't understand that thing either.
Yeah.
It's like Reggie Jackson called Jim Crane and said, hey, I want to be part of your baseball operations. Oh, you're Reggie Jackson? Sure. Yeah, like
Three Hall of Famers.
Zero connection to the Astros.
None.
Zero.
None.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
One
weird.
last question because it is weird, and I don't like it. All right. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. Take that conference. This next question is about Bagwell in a different light. So take that, kind of flush that, right, and we'll leave on this because I'm curious because I got into I've been in a Twitter war with another Astros Twitter person, and it doesn't matter what I think. I'll tell you what I think. Y'all know that, but I'm gonna let y'all. I want to see. Excuse me, right now. We've had this conversation on the podcast before, but I want to ask the question, and we won't talk about it long. Neil Mieski. Today, April 15th, Monday, 2024, episode 44. Who do you think is the greatest Astro of all time?
Jose Altuve.
Brian Dorton, same question.
Jose Altuve.
Neil, would you ask me that question, please?
Christian, who's the greatest Astro of all time?
As of today?
As of today, 4/15/24.
Jose Altuve.
Yes.
How is this a debate? How is this a debate?
Count the rings, first of all.
Okay.
In terms
okay,
of
so that's number one argument, right, Dorton?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so this is the response I got because that's the first thing I said. Well, that's a team award. Okay, fine. That's a team award. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Do you know who number 2 all time on the postseason home runs is ever?
Yeah, it's Altuve.
Is that a team award?
Right.
Who's been the clutchest hitter in postseason that I can remember in the last 20 years?
Not even close.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
I don't understand this narrative that because Jeff Bagwell and Craig Biggio, who I'm a Biggio guy. I was a Biggio guy more than a Bagwell guy. Because I love the way he played the game. He has 3,000 hits. I love Bagwell too as a player. We all did. I don't get this narrative because they have more cumulative stats. They are better than the guy who has been the catalyst and the most clutch player and helped bring championships to this organization that was wandering in average and mediocrity forever. That is not accounted upon currently. It is a joke. He is the greatest Astro of all time.
Right. And I mean, it's one of those deals to where, in the coaching world, sometimes we talk about stats are for losers. Championships, wins. Give me that number. Okay.
So
and
I'm not gonna call out the person on Twitter, but I am gonna say my response because this has been going back and forth. And I know Mieski because this is how he is. He'll go and look, and that's what I love about Mieski. So the last thing that was, well, I'm not even gonna get into it right. Yeah, you will. It's not that big a deal, but it's an Astros Twitter person that is just dead set on Bagwell, and I'm like, what are you talking? And hey, everyone has an opinion. I'm okay with that, but his argument is horrible. I'm not gonna pull it up right now, but
Bagwell's top 5.
100%.
I mean, maybe top 3.
Bagwell's top 3.
I mean, Nolan Ryan's in there, right?
Yeah.
I would probably me personally, I would probably have Bagwell at 2.
Yeah. I mean, I loved him. You guys know why. I mean, it's where the 5 came from.
Okay, here it is. Hold on. So, all right, his last response was because and this is a thread. We all have this is me. We all have our opinions, and when Altuve is done, it will be by a large margin, is what you were bringing up. His response was he will catch him in a lot of cumulative stats. He will probably not catch him in the value stats. I don't know what the value stats are. So my response was, here's my value stats. 2 championships, 7 straight ALCSs, Mr. Clutch, will end up either number 2 or number 1 all time in postseason home runs. All value Bagwell has no clue about. Those are my value stats.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's close.
I mean, when it comes to value, but like that is Altuve. Jesus.
All right. I we've had this debate before, and we've given reasons, but I did not know what y'all would say. So all right, good. I kind of figured. We're gonna wrap it up with that. Stros lose, so now we're 6-12.
Was it 1-6 final, right?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Not good. Not good.
It's not. All right, boys. Appreciate your time. Like and share. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We're just having fun. Sometimes it's more fun than others, but hey, this is a labor of love, and we're Stros fans. And hashtag Joey Bats. Can he pitch? I hope so.
You better.
But with that being said, go Stros.
Go Stros.
Go Stros.